Have you ever wondered what happened if a Joy-Cons and Split Pad Pros had fused into one? No? Yeah, me neither. I never thought that either. But luckily a third-party company did. Let's talk about that, shall we? Hello everybody, Matt Max26 here with another review for you, and for today's unboxing we have none other than one of the most popular third-party Joy-Cons there ever are. We are going to be talking about the Binbok gamepad Joy-Cons. Now, of course, you can find these on Amazon, and they are at the local ratings for 50 bucks. I'm glad that I got them, and I am really looking forward to these. I've been seeing a lot of people review them, mostly Spawn Wave, Wolf Den, Kevin Kenson. Yeah, and that was literally made me want to get these, because I want to experience it for myself as well. Anyways, on the front you can see that it says Binbok Born to Game. Apparently I am born to game. On the back, and I know we start off with the sides, but on the back it says Binbok gamepad. It cannot focus. Says right here, wired pairing. Install the gamepad slides into the console. Wait a few seconds for the pairing to complete. And then the wireless pairing. After wired paired, unplug the Joy-Cons. The Joy-Con will auto-connect with the console wirelessly. And that's pretty much it. And the reason why I started with the back is because there's not much more on the side, on the other side, the top, or the bottom. But anyways, let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here they are straight out of the packaging. Yeah, sorry I have no white cover, but you can see them, so that's a good thing. So yeah, these are the Joy-Cons themselves. Some of them, if you get this, then sometimes it'll come in like this. Mine didn't, it just came separately and I had to connect them anyways. But yeah, on the left, you can see this analog stick right here, the D-pad with the curve, the screen capture button, and the minus. On the side, this is actually a Joy-Con grip. We'll talk about that in a bit. On the right, we got the usual A, B, X, Y, the plus, the home, analog, all that stuff. On the top, with L's and ZL and R and ZR. And there's also like a texture right here in case you can't really see. But yeah, on the bottom it has the smooth parts to where you can actually make it stand up. Kind of weird, but it is kind of cool though, in case you want to try and display your controller like that after a long gaming session. And oh, look at what we have here. 2 USB Type-C ports. Yeah, they work for charging or firmware updates, but they can also charge fine on the Switch itself. And then on the back, we do have the same texture grip leading back all the way to mapping buttons. And then on both sides, we get the mapping button location thing and the turbo buttons. And on both of these small holes right here, they're the reset buttons. Yeah, and they do work as the functioning Joy-Cons, do a little relaxing end thing, like I did with the Xbox controller a while back. But this is not an ASMR video. Oh yeah, they have a nice clicking sound. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead and start testing this out. So here I have every single other Joy-Con stuff, and I do have my switch out, so it's going to reflect a bit, so where you can try and see my eyes, but I'm not doing that. There'll be reasons. Anyways, I almost forgot to mention about the Joy-Con grip, but anyways, let's take a look at that. And yeah, they will come off easily. It's pretty nice. So this is the Joy-Con grip itself, just a centerpiece. Get your little light indicators. Yeah, this is all plastic. And with the original Joy-Con railings, let me get these my Zelda Joy-Cons out. Get these out. The railing for the Joy-Con grips, these are metal and this is all plastic, but I'm guessing the reason why is oh, this is a bit wider. I did not know that. I did not know that. That's weird. But yeah, the reason why these are metal is so that the Joy-Cons can go in smoothly. But if you put, and yeah, you can put your Joy-Cons and everything else in there. If you put it in like this, it's kind of going to be hard to, a little bit hard to do it like that. And the buttons will kind of get stuck at first. So you gotta mess with it like that. And let's be honest, holding it like this, it is kind of cool, but it's just too flat, and yeah, it makes you uncomfortable. And yeah, it gets a little hard for the grips to come out, or for the Joy-Cons to come out, my bad. And yes, of course, you can put in your split pad pros to make it look like you are having a good controller. But let's be honest, we know what this is for. Yeah, we know that. But this is a tight fit, as I forgot to mention. Yeah, this is good. I mean, it is perfect for when you are playing in dock mode and you have these connected. But if you're like some other people, don't like using grips or centerpiece, try playing it separately. Kind of weird though, but yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this set up. Get the Joy-Cons out. Yeah, I have an Animal Crossing Switch, but go figure. Putting them in, they go in nicely. And when you unbox these, it will come out red, so yep, works fine. Yeah, they work really nice. And they will work much like, unlike the Split Pad Pro, they work without being connected. What do you know? Oh yeah, and the lights, they show for player 1 and 2 and stuff. They will light up blue while the regular Joy-Cons light up green. And here's the thing, if you want to switch the colors, all you gotta do is hold this T button, the turbo button, and then you gotta press the analog stick, and then you get many colors. You get red, orange, cycle through the colors, yellow, green, blue, or cyan, blue, purple, and rainbow. And then you're back to red. And if you want to have it in breathing mode, you double tap this, and then it will just go through the colors very, very slowly, which I do like this mode. It's really nice. And if you want to have it to the breathing mode with rainbow, I discovered this as well, you can double tap it again, and then it will just show up as rainbow. It looks really nice too, and I like how it reacts when you're moving it too. Of course, some light will bleed out, but that's fine. I mean, who doesn't like light bleeding out? So let's set this to the theme of my Zelda Joy-Cons. Find blue. And after I'm done pausing the videos and stuff like that, I'll have them in different modes. Let's find purple. Oh. And there we go. They look really nice. Got the blue, got the purple, even though it's not the same color, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, see, like I said. Yeah. Let's test it out. Another weird thing is that when you are connecting these to the Switch, they will show up as gray Joy-Cons. It's kind of a little weird, but we all know the sites to changing the colors, so yeah, if you want to try and do that with the Binbok controllers. I don't know if that's possible, but good luck with that. So I want to try out the gyroscoping mode, and what better game to do that than Legends of Zelda Skyward Sword. And yeah, the Binbok controllers work very, very, very well, and I'm really happy with how it came out. And with something like this, it's definitely something that's a good thing that the Split Pad Pros obviously cannot have, because it was missing some stuff on there. And yeah, let's go ahead and try out another game, shall we? So of course I'm trying them out with the wireless mode in Smash, and I kind of got these themed as the Sora theme, or McDonald's, or whatever you want to call it. And I thought, why not do it then Smash Bros? And come on, like I mentioned before, once upon a time, Sora was going to be my new main for Smash, and he is. If you guys don't remember, I did a reaction video of me reacting to a bunch of reactors to... I'm losing my words. I did a reaction video of people, gamers, YouTubers reacting to Sora being in Smash Bros. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check that out, because it was really funny, I'll tell you that. And I'm talking more because I don't want this video to get copyright claims for the Smash Bros games. And sorry I keep saying and a lot of stuff like that. It's because I'm not used to talking a lot. Well known fact about me. Why is there Pac-Man? Oh man. Oh, come on. Yeah. Let me keep... Okay, we're... Oh. Yeah, you guys also should let me know. Should I do more gameplay videos? Because it has been a while since I've done that. The last thing I did was the data fight with Shion for Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. If you guys want me to do that, let me know. So, oh yeah, one of my favorite skins is for Sora is the first three. I mean the first four with the Dream Drop Descent, 2, the regular, and 3, which is the one I'm rocking right now. Sorry if I'm boring you guys with what I'm saying. I just have to say these things for reasons, and you know what those reasons are. Oh, okay, now I see what the problem was. Oh, there we go, I win. Victory. Alright. Alright, let's talk about the Joy-Cons. So while the controller does feel good in the hands, there are a few gripes about this thing, and I will go ahead and mention them. One of them is, you guessed it, the D-pad. And apparently, according to Spawnwave, he says that when he was tearing down the Joy-Con, that there was a sticker inside the D-pad that made it feel like it was a little bit mushy and all, as you guys are seeing me do with the taunt and all that. Yeah, and apparently he said that you can make it better by removing the sticker from tearing it down. I honestly don't want to do that for many reasons. Well, actually 2 reasons. One of them being I fear I might break this, and the second one is that I don't have an iFixit tool. So, yeah. Kevin Kenson was saying that his left one wasn't charging. That must be the reason why. And the second gripe is that this does not have amiibo support, which personally for me is not a problem because I don't have amiibos, and even if I do start collecting them, then I'm definitely going to have to switch over to the Joy-Cons, or my Pro Controller, because they have amiibo support. So yeah, all in all, good controller in my opinion, and for this I'm giving it a solid 8 out of 10. And of course, for comparison's sakes, we have the Binbok controllers right next to the SplitPad Pros. You can definitely see that there's a lot of different similarities with it, and of course, like we said, it does. Personally, for me, if I were to choose between these and these, I would probably say the Binboks. And of course, for Nintendo controller comparison's sakes, we have the Binbok controllers right next to the Animal Crossing Joy-Cons and the Pro Controller. Definitely a big, decent upgrade, which is why it's like Joy-Cons plus Pro Controller equals SplitPad Pros, but it also equals these. But yeah, I would probably use this as like a good substitute for some of the other Joy-Cons and the Pro Controllers. Like in case if that one died, I would switch with that if it's fully charged. If these die, fully charged. That fully charged, go with that. And for the just for fun comparison sakes, we have the Binbok controllers right next to the DualShock 4, the GameCube Pro controller for the Switch, the DualSense in Midnight Black, and the Xbox Series X and 1 Daystrike Camo controller. I forgot to mention they had that. But the reason I said Series S and X /1 is because it also works for the Xbox One, and it kind of has some similarities to it. But yeah, this is a just for fun comparison. Let's go ahead and finally talk about it. Another gripe I forgot to mention is that when you're pairing the controllers with your Switch, you can't use the L and R button when you do it, but the only way you have to do it is by pressing the screenshot button and the home button. or holding them, I mean, for a few seconds. And look, it just pairs. Kind of weird. But yeah, anyways, final reviews. Oh yeah. So there you guys have it on the Binbok gamepad Joy-Cons. Again, I am really happy with what these are and how good they feel in the hands. And like I said, solid 8 out of 10. D-pad does kind of stink. And then no amiibo supports, and then apparently capture button, home button acting like an LNR button. But they are still good. I do still like them. There's nothing wrong with it. And according to Binbok, these also can come out in transparent, which that's kind of something that's really cool. But they also have a version 2 to where the D-pad doesn't feel like as it is, but yeah, for this, I'm pretty much going to leave it at breathing mode, or I'm going to leave it in red and green, or just all green. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, prove it by hitting that like button. Subscribe to my channel for more content. What do you guys think of the Binbok controllers, and what should I do more gameplay videos? And if you have a request for me to react to, let me know in the comments below. With that being said, I am at Maxwell26, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.